All right, Magical Spren. This is the card trick I taught you called You Do As I Do. It's a pretty bamboozling trick, but it's really simple to do. Doesn't take much. So what you're going to do, I'm going to be the magician with the blue deck. My spectator will be with the red deck. And you're going to tell them that you're going to play a little mirror game. And you're going to try and mirror their actions. So you look at them, and if they raise an eyebrow, you raise an eyebrow. If they smile, you smile. If they flare their nose, then you do the same thing. So you're going to mirror them. Okay? It gets kind of silly, and then they do the same thing for you. And then you tell them you're going to play a game in the same way with cards. So you give them a deck. You take your deck. You shuffle up your deck. They shuffle up their deck. And then you tell them you want to keep things fair, so they shuffle your deck and you shuffle their deck. And you can mix it up however you want. Nothing fancy, it's perfectly fine as the decks are being shuffled. All you want to do is remember the bottom card, your key card. Okay? In this case, the King of Hearts. You give their deck back and you tell them that you want them to mirror your actions. Okay? And you pick up the deck and you pull out any card. Doesn't matter what card it is, because you're not really choosing a card. You're remembering the King of Hearts. Now they mirror what you're doing and they pull out a card. Okay? In this case, we'll say they chose the Ace of Spades. And then you put your card on the deck, they mirror the action. Okay? So now their card is on top, and your card to remember is on bottom. What's happening over here doesn't matter. Don't remember this card. I didn't even look at it. I cut the deck. They mirror me. Cut the deck. I put the bottom on top. They do the exact same thing. And I say, to be completely fair, so you don't think I tricked you, you find your card in my deck, and I'll find my card in your deck. All you do is turn over and you're going to look for that key card, the King of Hearts. And as I look through, I wait until I see the King of Hearts. There it is. And the card that they chose is literally the card right next to the king. Okay? This card here. So I pull that out. They go in my deck and they look for the card that they chose. There it is. They pull it out. I talk about how I'm able to read their mind and how creepy that could be, and I ask them to slowly turn over their card. And you can decide whether or not you want to tell them that you are amazing and also chose the same card, or if you want to try and fool them and say, oh, sometimes this trick doesn't work, but it's really cool when it does, and then turn over their card. It's up to you how you want to present it because the hard work has been done. So that's the basic routine, and all you have to do is practice through it and work. Make sure that if you, the only thing that could probably mess it up is if a deck isn't complete, actually. So say if this deck had an Ace of Spades, but this deck didn't, then that could mess up the trick. So the only thing that could really be a problem, other than not doing it correctly, is that. So make sure you have complete decks, and I think you'll be in pretty good shape. It's a really powerful trick, and it fools lots of people. So have fun.